Hi guys, welcome to this week's episode of the Weekly Sports Show. Again, I'm joined by my co-host Aditya Srikumar.
Hi guys.
So for today's episode, we're going to talk about should Paul Pogba leave Manchester United or not. And since Srikumar is our United fan over here, I'm going to let him start.
So let's start with the story of Paul Pogba. So Paul Pogba joined in the summer of 2016 for I think around 89 million pounds, which was the most back then. Yeah, it was the highest of fee they've paid. Not even just United, highest British transfer fee and highest world around the whole world before like the Neymar and the Mbappe came in. So Pogba joined for around 89 million. Every He took the number six. He's still wearing that. Everyone expected him to be the next, like you know, next not Roy Keane, next Paul Scholes, but like much better. But like Paul Scholes is a different player altogether. You can't compare it. But yes, everyone expected him to like lead the team into the future. Him and Jose Mourinho would work together and like lead the team to the next
Yeah.
Champions League 21, the 21st Premier League title.
I
This
mean, always with United and them signing players, I'm telling you, the United fans' fantasies are the
No,
best.
but no.
It
If you're signing a
goes to
player,
heights
see,
of battle with United.
if you're signing a player with Pogba's quality and the money you spent for him, with a manager like Jose Mourinho, you would expect
The
them to like lead you to some big thing in the future, like probably a
Champions League,
Champions League.
like,
Okay, sure. Champions League was too
I
far.
swear to God, I'm gonna
I
find
said
a
that.
YouTube
Okay.
channel while
Premier
you're talking
back then,
about.
I'll be honest, the Premier League was like it was possible with the team that Jose was building around Pogba, with Pogba like as a focal point. Everything plays with Pogba, like the players he was getting. Sure, some signings didn't work out, like Schweinsteiger, but Schweinsteiger was old. Doesn't matter. But most of the signing Jose made, it there was a vision he had to like probably get a big trophy for United. Sure, we did get a good amount of trophies with Jose. We did the domestic treble, yeah, but wa- we won the League Cup, we won the Community Shield, we won the Europa all in one season. So that wasn't a bad season with Jose. That was like his last
Yeah,
full.
first season was good. First season was
No,
good.
second season was good with Jose. First season
Well,
was.
second season. Yeah.
Second season, he took us to second place with the team we had, which was like the most shocking thing I've ever seen as a United fan. It was like ending up second place with the team with Phil Jones and Chris Smalling in the back. Chris Smalling is good, but Phil Jones in the back with Ashley Young, and God knows who. That team was. And,
So going back to Pogba,
but like,
how do you think his arrival was
I
for
think
United?
Pogba that season, what a season. He was next level. You could see it. You could see the ambition he had for the club. And he carried the midfield on his back that whole season because the team around him the midfield was so like disappointing. But he was the only player who carried it. He provided balls, Martial, everyone around him. He literally created the attack. He did defending. He did everything for the team. And still, Jose started fighting with him. No reason. Jose Mourinho's
Yes,
most
yes.
confusing manager ever. This guy performs to the best of his abilities with the team around him, and Jose still has some way or the other to like fight with him or something. But in the start of the season during the Europa League, like Jose did defend Pogba a lot because they were slating Pogba for having a subpar performance. Doesn't make any sense. But Jose does defend Pogba on some occasions. He did, but like reaching to the end of Jose's tenure as manager, yeah, things were not good. Everyone expected actually Pogba to leave because Jose was the manager. Ed Woodward liked Jose, but they expected Pogba to leave because Pogba was linked with Real Madrid, PSG, this, that, Juventus, back to Juventus again to link up with Dybala. But then since Juventus got Ronaldo, Juventus was out of
Looking
the
at his
that season.
future, I would say that these these couple of seasons he's been at United, I wouldn't call them unsuccessful, but I wouldn't call them successful either. I'm kind of on the fence with that
I mean,
because
no,
he's
it was successful for what we expected after Fergie left. But for Pogba's caliber and quality is definitely not
yeah,
like what you would
imagine
expect. What
I
he
would put
brings
it,
versus what we get.
yeah, if I had to rephrase that, I would put it as United got the like how do I put this? United had a bigger advantage to him coming rather than for Paul Pogba in his career. What I
Yeah,
mean by that is he's
definitely.
one of the players I expected to join a Barcelona, a Real Madrid, I don't know, like a
Pogba,
PSG,
you know
Bayern Munich,
Pogba.
something like that. So him joining United disappointed me a little because number number one, I didn't want him to ruin his career in even the slightest way.
I doubt
Second,
that,
obviously,
but it
I was
wasn't.
a little jealous because they got Paul Pogba. But going back to his career,
But I don't think
he's
it
such a
ruined his
good
career.
midfielder.
I don't think it has though, because the name that you get with Manchester United is like something else.
Yeah,
It
the name you
no,
get with
tell
Manchester
you,
United because of the past, right?
everyone still considers Pogba to be the best and most complete midfielder in the world. He's the most complete midfielder in the world. Like, okay, you'll say De Bruyne, I get it. But De Bruyne is an attacking mid, and Pogba plays CDM and DLP, deep line playmaker. You can't compare them both. Pogba, everyone considers Pogba to be the most complete midfielder in the world. On his day, when he performs, when he's like fit, and the team around him, when he plays, he's definitely the best midfielder in the world, no question. Because
The
that
best
Man City
midfielder.
game, that Man City game where we were losing 2-0 by halftime, he literally stringed the entire comeback. And with the team we had around him, Jesse Lingard, who was not bad back then, he actually had a good season. Andreas Pereira. No, wait, Andreas Pereira wasn't even there. But the team we had around him, all old people, it was so disappointing to see someone of Pogba's quality play with that team. That's why, in my
Yeah,
opinion,
that's
Pogba
why I'm
should
saying that he
stay,
should.
because now with Ole at the job and Ole making the signings that he's making, the team that he's building, he's focusing on the youth, and Pogba loves that because Pogba has close connections with Martial, Rashford, Bruno. Him and Bruno are really good friends now. That's what I'm saying. Ole's playing is really smart. See, Ole might not be the best tactical manager, but what Ole is best at is man management. He knows how to take care of his players. He knows how to make his
And
players
as
happy.
much as that may be right. What if I'm focusing on Paul Pogba solely? It's high time for him to leave. I'll be honest with you. It's high time for him to leave and get some really good achievements under his belt. I mean, he's got the World Cup,
Got a
but
World
I'm
Cup.
talking like,
It
but
matters.
I'm talking like winning the Champions League, winning the league, winning your own league. These are things he's not achieving in United because they've got a future. I'm definitely not going to rule that out. They've definitely got a future. They've really got a bright future ahead with likes of sorry, Mason
Greenwood,
Greenwood
Greenwood,
and
Rashford, and everyone.
Williams. But
Rashford's
that
22.
that's the future, and you don't know for sure if they're going to reach the potential um, which we expect them to. So what I'm trying to say is he should go to a team which is already built, right? Like a Real Madrid. If he goes to Real Madrid now, trust me, it's perfect. Especially with um, I don't know, I'm not so sure, but I've heard Modric and Cruz have been losing their form
No, no,
here.
no. Cruz is still the best midfielder. He still kept his form. Modric is
Okay,
33. Cruz is 29. So you can't really compare them.
definitely,
But
I
I
feel like Paul Pogba
but
has to leave and get some
I'll be
trophies
honest,
because
I'll be honest.
if
I
he
get what you're saying. No, no, I get what you're saying with the whole Real Madrid thing. First of all, Real Madrid need to be able to afford his wages. That's the first question. They can't do that because the amount of like money they have to pay players like Eden Hazard,
no, but
Thibaut
I'm
has to
not
pay.
looking at Real
No,
Madrid getting. I'm talking about Paul Pogba getting Madrid because Paul Pogba needs Real more than Real needs
how will
Pogba.
Madrid get him though if they don't have the money to afford him?
If he's willing to take a pay cut to win
He won't. No,
trophies,
that's just stupid. You know who's his agent? It's Mino Raiola. Mino Raiola won't take no for an answer. He
and
won't let
with
Pogba.
the cash they've got though, I mean,
No.
come on,
Cash,
Real Madrid,
Pad,
they're making
A
come
wage
on.
budget is different from a transfer budget. Transfer budget is a totally different situation. Wage budget is meaning how much they can afford in the.
That club is one of the, or if not the biggest club in the world. I'm
See, that
sure that
doesn't
they
matter
can
about the size.
afford.
See, the players they've been bringing in recently, the wages they have to pay. They've gotten to come on. They've gotten players like Eden Hazard. They've gotten Thibaut Courtois. They still have players like Cruz, Marcelo, Ramos, Varane. Varane actually doesn't have that high wage, But
But
Ramos,
I mean,
Marcelo,
they've won three Champions Leagues. So the cash they're getting from each tournament and
they can't take all of
stuff
that
like,
money into
all
the
that
big club.
finance wise they're fine. But
No, they're
coming back to
not.
Pogba,
They're literally not.
I feel like Pogba should. I've said this point like five times already, but I'm really like seeing Pogba over there. I'm going to put out that he's wasting his time at United now. If he spends
No,
another two seasons at United, I'll be annoyed. If he
no.
says that for one more season, even that's barely
I
acceptable.
doubt no. In
He
my
should be.
opinion, I think now he's seen the team around him. He's seen that Ole's got his idea for the future. He's got the able captain now in Maguire. He's got Van Bissaka. He's got he's got Bruno. He's got now a proper midfield with him, McTominay, Matic, Fred, Bruno, and a strike force of Rashford, Martial,
But
Greenwood,
no one at
Sancho.
that level should be playing.
Pogba knows that this is his
He
time
deserves much
finally
more.
shine, provide service, get service, and create basically push the team for a prem. See, if we get
When we talked about them winning the Premier League, it was them winning the Premier League in 4 years. Wasting your time in a club for 4 years
no,
when
no,
you can
no. I
be.
said 4 years or less. They'll probably win it in 4 years or
Oh,
less.
no way, that's. They're not winning
If,
next
if,
season. They're not
if
winning the season
United,
after that.
no, if United secure
Season?
Sancho, find a good backup for Martial and sort out the defense issues they have, like maybe one defense issue, one more extra centre back. They
That still
definitely can.
won't make them a world class team. If Liverpool and City keep progressing,
Liverpool
like
are Liverpool are Liverpool reached their prime. Liverpool have reached their prime. That's not even a question. Liverpool have a better chance. They don't have a chance. I don't
at
know.
their prime, but they're definitely declining as well. But then they're gonna again.
Liverpool's declining massively, dude. Come on, because
Yeah,
the
but
Jurgen Klopp isn't looking
they
good.
decline but come back as well, right? So what I'm trying to say is, even
And
United winning
City,
the
City will
Premier
get
League
that
in
ban.
4 years is
Dude,
nothing.
I'm certain in four years it'll only be either two or three clubs fighting for the prem, and it won't be the same two right now.
There will be three to four clubs fighting it.
It won't be
Definitely,
City
I'll
and
say that. But
Liverpool anymore.
it's more. It's an if. United winning a Premier League in 4 years is still an if. It's not guaranteed. Even Chelsea winning a Premier League, I would say it's still an if. I don't know how the competition is going to be. All I know is Chelsea are going to be title contenders, and so are United. But you're still title contenders. I doubt you will win the Premier League just like Chelsea. If City and Liverpool still get better, I feel like Liverpool will decline. But that's another topic.
City,
I still
City,
say,
City is definitely going to decline. City is
but
definitely
no, no. How they've got if they keep their players
the
somehow,
Champions League
they're not
ban.
focusing on the
The
Champions League,
ban.
then
The ban will kill them. The ban will literally kill the club.
no, no, no. I feel like City will progress from now. Liverpool will drop, but either way, in 3 to 4 years, we have four title contenders, and that's still an if for Pogba for lifting the Premier League, not even the Champions League, the Premier
Pogba
League.
will stay. That's not a question. He
He's
no.
never going
See,
to win the
no.
Champions League with
What
United.
he'll keep
Never,
into his mind. No,
never.
See. Listen. What I'm trying to say is, Pogba still knows he's not reached his. I'm certain Pogba hasn't reached his peak yet.
How old is he?
He's at probably 26. He hasn't reached his peak yet.
And spending 4 seasons at United, that's 31. And
So what?
if
So
if
what?
we
So
get
many people have reached their primes when they're 30, 35. Pogba's okay. Pogba's 27. Pogba's 27. That's also true.
okay,
But
yeah,
see, in my opinion, if Pogba wants to win a Champions League, I think and he should maybe stay at the club for another 3 to 4 years because he's still got no. See, Fat, if you listen to me, I think
I am thinking, but he
Pogba's
should be
got
getting right
Pogba's got
now.
so
Give him
much
a
left.
couple.
And see, midfielders can last till like 33, 34, 35. Even if he doesn't win a Premier League, he doesn't win a Champions League at United, he stays for 4 years. Okay, sure. He'll still, with Pogba's physicality, his build, everything about him, I'm certain he can probably stay for another 3, 4 years. He can stay till like 35. And then
He's
by
wasting his
30, he'll certainly go to maybe because he'll still be at the peak of his powers. Pogba's peak hasn't started yet. He's just got injured. That's another different thing. He's got injured a lot. That's also
career at United. If he
contributing.
stays longer for another, well, if he stays on for longer for another season, I'll still say that he's wasting his time. Like, see, when Eden Hazard went to Real Madrid, you said that it was still a little too late. He went, what's he now, 26,
He's
27?
28.
or 28. Yeah, Paul Pogba was just a year younger, and he's stuck at United. He's not gonna win the Champions League with them. I'll
Yeah,
guarantee you that.
but then
Not winning
Hazard
the
also,
Champions
no,
League.
see, oh no,
You're probably
Hazard's
stuck in
29.
Europa.
Hazard's 29. Hazard's 29.
Yeah, but Pogba,
No,
he
but for
might be stuck
Hazard,
in
see,
Europa
he
League.
established
He's not
himself.
winning the Champions
No,
League.
but see, Fad, he established himself as one of the best attackers in the Premier League. But the issue is that
Totally.
he never
At
got
the end of the
that
day,
name. He never got that name that Pogba has. Pogba is the most
yeah,
disrespected,
because
most disrespected, most. He's the most complete midfielder in the league. Everyone, for some reason, I don't get it. The entire like Premier League doesn't seem to like Pogba. No reason why. They just, I don't know why. Some people just hate Pogba so much. He's, and if you think of Premier League, two players you'll think about: Kevin De Bruyne and Paul Pogba, because of the disrespect Pogba gets every single day. Because if you see the new training photos, KDB's come back overweight, Pogba's come back super fit. But no, because if it was the other way around, Pogba would be the most slandered person
I mean,
on
that's
Sky
because
Sports and
that's because
everything else, every
that's
other
because
social media platform. They
what
would slander Pogba for no reason.
you can't compare what De Bruyne has done for Manchester City to Paul
No, no,
Pogba.
no, no, Fad.
De
I'm talking
Bruyne
about
is
no,
level with
Fad.
Pogba.
I'm
I
talking
would
about
buy
just that. No, I'm not talking about what he's done. Okay, he's done a lot. I'm talking about what they think he's done. Because see, Pogba, because he's come back fit, he's come back strong, he's come back fully recovered from his injury. And De Bruyne comes back overweight, no, nothing at all. If Pogba dresses up something different, Pogba has the issue with the full social media platform of football social media as a whole. They hate on Pogba for every bad United game has. United lost that game against Watford 3-0. Pogba came on the 70th minute. He was injured and he came on the 70th minute. He still contributed more than the whole midfield did with Andreas Pereira and Jesse Lingard. They did nothing.
because his midfield is
In the
useless.
70th minute, Pogba came on and did more work. That's what I'm saying.
So
Pogba's the most disrespected player, and in my opinion, he
it
needs to
ends up
stay and
like it
prove his
used to
factor.
Real Madrid.
Prove his point that he should be respected as one of the best midfielders in the world and in the Premier League. No question.
If he needs to do that, he needs to start achieving things. He's not going to achieve
No, no.
anything with
See,
United.
there's been so
With
many good
United, maybe you
midfielders
don't
that
get a League Cup here and there.
don't have the trophies, but they have the individual performances to prove themselves. Let's say, okay, in Ronaldinho, I don't think Ronaldinho's won a Champions League, but everyone remembers him for his individual performances. And everyone remembers Pogba for his World Cup individual performance, which he was literally the man of the match. He won the World Cup for them. He played so well. But because he's Pogba and because he plays for Manchester United, because he's
But are you going to compare Ronaldinho to Pogba?
no, no, no. I'm just saying. I'm talking about
Ronaldinho
players
has a Ballon d'Or, he has a World Cup, he has a Copa America, he's won a Champions League as well.
who won a Champions League.
He's
With
won
who?
a Champions
Probably with
League with, I
Barca.
think, I think
Barca.
with Barca, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So you can't compare Ronaldinho.
Oh,
Ronaldinho is
I'll
level
give you
with
one. I'll give you one. I'll give you one. Okay, he's won Ballon d'Ors. R9. R9 has no Champions Leagues, no nothing to prove his factor. But
compare.
just because no, R9 is one of the greatest strikers ever seen. But just because he got goals, just because he had individual performances, and he had like
Yeah, he has
that's why
that at
people
least.
remember him.
Pogba
And I'm not
compared to
comparing them both. It's stupid to compare them both. I know. But what I'm saying is everyone disrespects Pogba just because he plays for Manchester United. Oh my god,
other
they paid 89 million. But people haven't seen Pogba's individual performances. He has some of the greatest performances I've seen.
start winning
He's
things,
honestly
winning
so good.
trophies. With no trophies,
He's got the
it's,
World Cup. It does. His life is complete. He's a
I'm
World
talking
Cup
about
winner.
this thing.
Club dude, he's got more than enough to cement himself as the best. Dude, it doesn't matter if you don't get the trophies. It matters about how you play. It's all in the end is what you play. No, he's played so well, so many games. That's literally like what 40, 50 games, one full season. That 17, 18 season where we came second. Pogba was the best player in the team other than David De Gea. David
Yeah,
De Gea
I'm not
had the
gonna say
greatest
anything
season in the
about.
goalkeeper
I'm not
history in the
gonna say
Premier League.
anything about Pogba's how Pogba has played. All I'm saying is him staying at United is a big no. Is a big no for me
So
because he
obviously
needs to.
you're a Chelsea fan. That's your opinion.
No, no. even as a neutral fan, I don't care about how that's gonna help Chelsea. I'm not looking at that. All I'm looking at is how it will help him, and he needs to start winning trophies, especially when you're that good of a player. You need to start winning trophies because you deserve it. Everyone wants to win trophies, but if you're that good and you're still staying at a club like United, whose future is still an if, although it looks good, it's
No, it's
still
not
an
an
if.
if, but I don't think it's an if. I don't think it's an if.
Sum it
If
up to
I'm not
your
saying
point
if,
of
no,
trophies.
no, no. I'm not saying if. I'm talking absolutes only. When now see the form of United was the 2020 form when Bruno joined. We were on an up. We were literally on an up. We won every single game. We were unbeaten. No, we lost. No, 2020. I'm not talking. We lost one game. The whole 2020. We were on and up. We were scoring. We were defending. The clean sheets were increasing. Insane. We're literally, I think, on the list was second behind PSG. In the whole world, most clean sheets was second. And for a team like United, it's literally next level. So that's why I think, because I wouldn't be surprised if he left last season or the season before that. Because I'm like, I would understand why he would leave, because he had such a bad team around him. That midfield was disappointing. But now with the team we like always built around him, with like McTominay coming into his like becoming that player McTominay is, Fred's getting his form back. Fred, that 55 million we spent is finally coming back. And Matic, Matic is good. He's really good actually when he plays. He controls the midfield a lot. He's very calm. He's that calm player.
I
No,
think
Matic is not washed up. That's just stupid. Don't say that.
but
Everyone knows
something about what he's
Matic is extremely balanced, and when you bring him on, or even you start the game, he knows how to control the midfield. He makes it really calm over there, so he can play long balls.
about Pogba.
But
How do you sum it up?
and up
How
front, the team he around him is insane right now. The team he's having is insane,
okay?
and
So my one question to end this all would be:
he
do you
says
think he's
he's
going to win? Two questions. Do you think he's going to win a major trophy? I'm talking about winning the Premier League or the Champions League, or even I don't want to put Europa League up there. Just these two cups. Do you think he's going to win it in the next 5 years if he stays?
oh, definitely, no question, definitely.
And do you think he's going to leave this season or
No,
the
no,
season
he
after?
won't. This season's no, meaning this summer. You mean, right? This summer that's
Yes,
coming
this
up.
summer
No,
or
he
next?
no. This summer he won't leave. Next summer, I doubt. It depends on the season, but I doubt he'll leave, because with the team we have around him, I doubt he's going to leave. I don't think he will. This season, next season.
Well, let us know down in the comments if you guys think he should leave or he should stay, or do you agree with me or Sri Kumar? It's been an interesting episode though because
That's been a very
I
interesting.
really liked it. We've had a good debate, so we'll see you guys next week for the next episode. Hopefully, it will be an interesting one because we've got a couple of ideas. So we'll see you guys next week.
Okay.
What happened?
So Assis. Now you're seeing this. Just when Far says we'll see you next week, stop there immediately. Cut. End. Okay. Thank you.
Wait,
Okay. Yeah. And then
what
add the
happened?
That's all.